My own rainforest. Description. This is a heartwarming story about Maya, a woman who moves to a new town and decides to transform her small, empty backyard into a vibrant mini rainforest. Through her journey, she learns about nature, finds peace, and builds strong connections with her new community. Story content. Maya moved to a small town in the early springtime. Her new home was quiet and pleasant, but the backyard was completely empty. There were no bright flowers, no tall trees, and no singing birds. It was just a cold patch of grey dirt behind a plain wooden fence. Maya missed the rich, green forests of her childhood home. She wanted to feel connected to nature once again. One Saturday morning, Maya visited a local plant market at the edge of town. The air inside the large glass greenhouse was warm, humid, and smelled of fresh, rich soil. She spent hours exploring the long tables filled with greenery. She bought several small plants, delicate green ferns, colorful tropical orchids, and a healthy young palm tree. When she brought them home, she placed them carefully near her wide living room window. Looking at the soft green leaves, a creative idea formed in her mind. She decided to build her own mini rainforest step by step. Every weekend, Maya worked passionately in her backyard and home. She read books and watched videos to learn how to care for different kinds of plants. She added a small misting system to keep the air humid, creating the perfect climate for her tropical species. She collected recycled glass jars and bottles to build intricate, miniature terrariums. Slowly, her environment began to transform. Big green leaves climbed up natural wooden frames, and bright pink and purple flowers bloomed near the glass doors. One sunny afternoon, Maya heard a sweet, gentle sound near her patio. She looked outside and saw a tiny bird with bright yellow feathers drinking from a small stone fountain she had built. Soon after, colorful butterflies began visiting her garden every day. The once empty yard was now full of vibrant color, peaceful sounds, and joyful life. Maya felt a deep sense of calm whenever she sat among her plants, after a long day of work. Neighbors walking down the quiet street started to notice the green paradise behind her fence. Mr. Chen, an elderly man who lived next door, stopped one morning and asked if he could take a closer look at her garden. Maya proudly opened her gate and invited him inside. They spent hours talking about gardening techniques, native plants, and their favorite memories of nature. Mr. Chen gave Maya healthy cuttings from his old rose bush, and Maya gave him a small glass terrarium as a thoughtful gift. Before long, other neighbors began visiting Maya's mini rainforest. Children came with wide eyes to watch the butterflies and tiny birds, while adults came to relax, share stories, and learn how to grow their own indoor plants. What had started as a simple personal project to heal her own loneliness gradually became a welcoming community space. Maya smiled warmly as she looked at her green paradise, realizing that by growing her own rainforest, she had also cultivated a beautiful new circle of caring friends.